Alright, Shalom. Start first by giving all praise and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Arakakwadah. Double honor to the elder apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the tribes. 12 tribes of Israel that's coming back and giving their life and diligence to earn their salvation, to be of the elect, the 1/3 and 144,000. Shalom unto you. I'm the brother Shaquat from the Las Vegas camp, the brother Shapal, we're coming here.
Shalom.
And we're gonna go through this movie. I'm sure you brothers have heard about it. I hadn't had a chance to do a review or check the movie out. It just came out, I think, Friday on Netflix. It's called Extinction. And when you watch the trailer, I'm actually going to try to play the trailer as well on here. But when you see the trailer, you'll understand. Now, I'm going to read it first. I'll play the trailer, and then we'll drop some scriptures and close out. It's 2018 science fiction fantasy film. Right? It says... The Guardian wrote 2 days ago, splashy alien invasion thriller crash lands on Netflix. Okay, blah blah blah. Let's see. Yeah, here's the description of the movie. 84% liked it. It's a 5.9 out of 10 from IMDb, but they've been known to get stuff wrong. Anyway, it says a man's home life starts to suffer when he has recurring nightmares about a destructive and unknown force. He must soon find the strength to save his wife and 2 daughters when extraterrestrials launch a devastating attack on the planet. And that's planet Earth, by the way. And yeah, that's the people in it. The guy, the main character, let me see if I can find him. Yeah, right here. These are the main characters. The main character, Peter, whatever, is Michael Pena, which is so-called Hispanic. All right, they said Spanish, but you know. And then Michael Coulter, there's David on there, right? Funny how these names are. His wife Alice, and I don't know who this other lady is, but they have that on there. All right, so I'm gonna go real quick and play the trailer. Let's see what we can do. Matter of fact, I should have done it that way. Now this will work. Watch the trailer real quick. Try to turn it up.
Every day, we go about our routines. Work, family. Work, family. What is that?
You okay? This is what you saw.
It's an invasion. If we stay here, we die. What's happening out there has been headed our way for a very long time. I know what's gonna happen. I need you to trust me. You'll be safe.
You're crying. I know. You see the reality.
Alright, we're gonna stop it right there. Okay? So you've seen the trailer, you see what it's about, you've seen the visions of it, right? So we'll set that down and we're going to pull some scripts on it. Your brother called out, what script was that?
I think it's Acts 2:17.
Acts 2:17, which was what I was going to get at Joel. There's a quote of Joel. Peter's quote of Joel. It says, verse 16, it says, but this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith the Most High God Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. When he said, I think my dreams are of the future. That's a prophecy. When he tells that of a future event, that's now a prophecy. Okay? Which makes him a prophet. A lot of times the seers and the prophets and the dreamers, they got visions through dreams. Or they just got visions, and they told about them, and the Lord gave them understanding about what that was for, that it was of the future, of things to come. And they had them written down, okay? It says, I will pour out of my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And on my servants and on my handmaids will I pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And I will show wonders in heaven above. And you saw the chariots coming down. No American or worldly aircraft can do that. They were coming from the heavens. Excuse me. And by the way, these new moons, blood moons, and eclipses.
Those are signs from the heaven also.
Signs from the heavens, man, all in this time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because those visions, when the men of the Lord are the main ones going to be having the visions, but you're going to have the men of the Lord's women are going to have visions. Or everyone's going to have visions, and they're going to think they're bugging out, but once they see these visions they're having come to pass.
Yep. Like Carrie Hilson had a vision like that, or a dream of something similar to this. It was all chaos and everything going on. She bugged out. Just like the guy, he would probably be from the tribe of Issachar, one of the Northern Kingdom tribes, right? Well, they're Israelites as well. They're going to get the same visions and dreams as well, because they're the Lord's people. Now, let's say this part though. He didn't understand what it was. So a lot of you regular, everyday people, 2/3 or whatever, you're going to get something too.
Yeah.
But you're not going to understand what to do or what that means.
They're going to try to go to what do you call it? A psychiatrist or whatever to try to.
See, he didn't want to go, so it's all in my head.
They're going to go and try to have someone try to explain those visions to them, but the only ones that can explain it is the men of the Lord.
Right, because we're going to go right to the prophecies of the scriptures and show you exactly where it's at. This is one right here, breaking the whole movie down with this one scripture. Okay, let me finish up. So it says, and I will, in verse 19, and I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. And these things are coming past now. Okay, so the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood. Blood moons tonight, if I'm not mistaken, or last night. It says, before that great and notable day of the Lord come. Right? It said, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord Yahweh shall be saved, ye men of Israel. Hear these words, Yahweh shall of Nazareth, a man approved of the Most High among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which the Most High did by him in the midst of you, as ye yourselves also know. Alright? And I put that in there because this is only for the Israelites, alright? So this isn't for all you other heathen, you so-called white people which are the wicked, or you other nations that are not Israelites. It's not for you. It's only for the children of Israel, particularly for the elect, right? But people are going to get these visions and dreams, and they're going to bug out. They're not going to want to believe it, but the elites already know that this has to come. The military has been seeing these so-called UFO sightings and everything.
That's why they're preparing the space program or
Donald Trump.
Yeah. So they've been seeing. See what it is they they've seen them sent decades ago.
Yep.
But with the frequency they're seeing them now, as we get closer, that's why they're putting into place these Space Force and all these programs to try to combat the chariots.
That's right, and he's only fulfilling what Ronald Reagan said. We're gonna have to come together and fight these guys in space, which is the war in heaven. You know, when you go to the Book of Revelation, you got a script.
No, I wanted to say that the title of this movie is spiritual in itself, Extinction, because it's with the ratio of people that are saved versus the ones that's perished, it's going to be like an extinction. You figure 144,000 and the 1/3 of Israel versus the whole rest of the world, which is what, 7 billion people.
Yeah.
You know, so it's going to be like an extinction. I want to pull this script right here. It's 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 15.
Want me to get it?
Okay, got it.
We're driving, brother. I got it. 2nd Ezra 9 and 15. It says, I have, let me start up. No, I'll start right there. Let's it says, I have said before, and now do speak, and I will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved.
It's going to be more that perish. It's going to be millions upon millions of Israelites. It's Israelites. Not even talking about the heathens that's going to perish. It's going to die in the coming destruction. So you heathens, damn near all you heathens is going to be wiped out, and the Lord's going to leave a remnant of you heathens that's going to go into slavery first, bury the bodies, and clean up the earth, and build up our kingdom, and then bring back your wicked seeds to bring more workers.
I'm looking for the script, but I know it's in 2nd Ezra 16. He asked the Lord, will you make a end of all flesh? You know, because he just seen him killing everybody. Well, that's the quote. Well, I'll read this one anyway. Let's go up to 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And when this comes to pass, man, only Yahweh is going to be able to deliver you people. I'm talking about you Israelites. Everybody else can't be delivered, like out of America and these other countries that will be destroyed, other lands that will be destroyed. Only the Israelites that are of the elect will get saved out of that. None of the rest of them. All right. It says, in the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. Yeah, man, it's going to be real difficult out there for you people. People not going to understand. But Jesus is going to do a real work to take you out and kill you. If you're not right with him, if you're not of his chosen. All right, it says, the beginning of wars and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. And our people the world needs to be amended, meaning corrected or repaired at large, but particularly you Israelites. Our people will have to know it, like in the 9th chapter of 2nd Ezra, have to know it after death by pain.
The second death.
Yep, they got to go through it to get right. There's no other way around it. But the elect is trying now to get through it now, okay? But we're trying to amend our way to that. All right, it says, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. It said, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap in the earth, that they should think themselves to be in good case. Like he was just dreaming and no big deal and everything's going well. Then boom, all of a sudden, destruction came swiftly upon him. We'll go grab that real quick and I'll get it in 1 Peter. I'll grab it in a minute. It says, or Thessalonians 1.
Thessalonians 5.
Yep. Let me finish this. It says, in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Okay? But people will be getting destroyed on a high level, as you've seen in the movie. They just didn't in this trailer. They didn't make it a big deal, but you know a lot of people perished and died.
Oh yeah.
You know
they never in the movies. You know they show things, but one thing they never show in the movies, it's rare that they show, is America getting completely annihilated.
Yep, they won't show that. Because they don't want you guys to panic. They want you to believe it's going to be all right. Well, let me grab this real quick in 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter. It says, I'm going to start at 5 and 2. It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. All of a sudden, it'll pop up on you, right? As it did in the movie. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye brethren, ye are not in darkness. Oh, that was the point pretty much. So, but it tells us that what we got to do to escape these things. The movie's not going to explain that. They're going to have a carnal reason that you can escape and you can make it and be saved, and it's going to be all right.
They're going to, in the movie, they give you the narrative like you can save yourself.
Yep.
From the coming destruction of America, no man can save himself. No matter how many guns or nukes or how slick or however slick you think you are. There's no escaping the destruction of America. There's no straight escaping your judgment.
That's right.
All right, because these people thinking that they're going to hide in these underground cities in these mountains, you still can get judged in your so-called place of safety.
That's right. That's what's going to happen. If you ain't right with Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man, you ain't going to make it. Period, point blank.
Nah, and people, when they see this movie, they should see this as a and if you're spiritual, you see it as a warning. Like, these things are coming to pass. Those what you call, they call us fools. Mm-hmm. They were talking about this. Well, but hey, every man has be
persuaded in his own mind.
Persuaded in his own mind.
Yep. Yeah, and what's coming down out of these ships, these extraterrestrials, as it would describe, is that them leaving right there? Oh shit. You gotta go around, bro. You missed it. Was these extraterrestrials. Okay? What are the extraterrestrials? It's Yahweh Shai and the angels. Okay, that's what's coming out of those ships. Alright? That's what's coming out of those ships. Alright? So it'll be matter of fact, I'm gonna just get it in 1 Corinthians. And in the middle of the Lord, when we're translated and transfigured, we'll be extraterrestrials, okay? Mm-hmm. And so let me grab this and 1 Corinthians 15. I'm gonna start at 41. There is one glory of the sun, and one glory of the moon, and another glory of the stars, and one star different from another star in the glory. So also is the resurrection of the dead. It is sown in corruption, it is raised in incorruption. It is sown a natural body, it is raised a spiritual body. There is a natural body and there is a spiritual body, the celestial. But the Most High is so righteous, He's gonna allow. We should pull up to the next shadow right here. He's gonna allow us to have the best of both worlds, of the celestial realm and of the natural realm. Okay. It says terrestrial. It says this person better watch her. It says and so it is written, the first man Adam was a living soul, and the last man Adam made a quickening spirit, which was Yahweh Shai, both of them. So howbeit that was not first which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and after that which is spiritual. The first man is of the earthy, the second man is of the Lord from heaven. As is in the earthy, the first man is of the earth, the second man is the Lord from heaven. As is the earthly, such are also that are earthy. And as is the heavenly, such are they also are the heavenly. Alright? So basically, let me jump down. It says, verse 51, it says, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed into extraterrestrial.
So okay. Within the twinkle of an eye, the Most High is going to change us.
Yep.
So we know the destruction is coming. We know that, you know, men of the Lord, like we did a lesson yesterday, that we're going to have to go through trials. But, you know, through our faith and in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in the scriptures, we know we're going to get changed in the twinkle of an eye. And we'll be able to.
Yeah, we're going to get changed in the twinkling of an eye. You know, into the extraterrestrial. You know, because the celestial don't get to enjoy the things that the terrestrial get to enjoy. Okay, and vice versa. They don't go off. The celestial don't go off. But he'll make it so we don't go off as the celestial wouldn't go off, and we still get to enjoy the earthly things as a terrestrial, which makes us extraterrestrial. And that's the highest level of what the creation is all about. And that's only for the Israelites. Starting with the elect on down. The Yahushua already did that when he came back in his glory. Okay, and when he comes back again, he's gonna come in his glory. He's not gonna meet you as a man on the earth again. Okay. 45. Yep. We ain't gotta get it. That's pretty much the point. We don't want to get like we haven't seen the movie yet. I was supposed to watch it, didn't get a chance to yet. But you know, we're gonna check the movie out. May do another part to this, maybe not. But check this movie out. Get some of these visuals into your mind, man, because what's about to go down is gonna be more extreme than this movie could ever depict. Oh, yeah. You know, it's not just gonna be one level.
They're not showing you in the movie. They'll show you the so-called UFOs, aliens, but they're not showing you everything that's going on in the background. Like, you know, women getting ravished, people starving, you know, people, you know, killing people for no reason at all. They're not showing you all the stuff in the background. They're just showing you one layer at a time. All these movies.
The Purge is one layer. This is a layer.
Yeah, exactly.
The Book of Eli is a layer. Like, you put all these movies together.
Put all these movies together, and it still won't come close.
It still won't be right
close to what's actually going to happen.
And the Book of Daniel said, then Michael shall stand up for the children of Israel, because this is I gotta get it, because I always, you just get it. It's always best to get it. It says, Daniel 12:1, it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble as such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, all the way to the present day. It says, and at that time thy people shall be delivered. That means the end time, that's prophecy. Every one that shall be found written in the book, the book of life. Those elect that make it. Okay, and it's going to be a time that's so troublesome that has never been seen before. Matthew 24 said it. So it's not this one level of this extinction is not going to be it. You're not going to find a rocket gun or a alien gun and try to shoot them with it and kill them with their own guns. That's not going to go down that way. They're not even going to have guns. They're going to have spiritual power. And the men of the Lord are going to have that spiritual power as well. But to help you see the prophecy for you regular, everyday people out there, and these visions that you're beginning to have, you can start to see how these movies are lining up with what the scriptures are talking about. All right? So, you got anything else to add? So, with that, we're going to close out. We just want to try to make it kind of quick and to the point. We're going to give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash.
Double honor to the elder apostles at Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us his truth. And greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. Shalom.